Welcome to a quick guide to Agile Scrum. I'm Ross Maynard. I wonder if you've ever worked on a project that took months, only to discover at the end that it wasn't quite what people needed. I know I have, and I think many of us have. Pointless projects where you just know that it's not going to deliver what was promised at the start. That's the problem that Agile Scrum tries to solve. In this video, I'll explain what Agile Scrum is, how it works, and why so many teams use it. 1. What is Agile? Agile is an approach to work that focuses on flexibility, collaboration, and delivering value quickly. Instead of planning everything up front and trying to deliver one big final product, Agile teams work in small chunks. They split a project into stages, develop the first stage, test it to see how well it works, learn from the feedback, and then improve it, revising their plans accordingly. It's a plan, do, review cycle with frequent review and evaluation. There are several methods or flavors of Agile, and the method called Scrum is probably the most popular. 2. What is Scrum? Scrum is a framework that helps teams work together to deliver small, usable pieces of a project regularly. It's common in software development, but it's now used for all types of project: marketing campaigns, product design, new product development, and even business strategy. Scrum has 4 key elements: small teams, short work cycles, clear roles, regular feedback. The goal is simple: deliver value early and often. That sounds simple, but what does it mean? 3. The 3 key roles in Scrum. One of the elements of the Scrum approach to Agile is that there are clear and defined roles. In Scrum, there are 3 main roles. 1. The product owner. The product owner represents the customer or end user. They're like the project client, and they decide what is most important in the project and prioritize the work. The product owner is not part of the project team. He or she sets the direction of the project at each stage and is the link to the end user or customer. 2. The Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is a coach and trainer. He or she is the person who helps the team follow the Scrum process. They provide training and guidance on Scrum and related techniques, and they liaise with other teams, management or stakeholders to remove obstacles that are slowing the project down. The Scrum Master is not part of the project team, but is more of a supportive overseer, linking the project back into the organization as a whole. 3. The Development Team. The development team is the project team. They are the people who actually do the work of the project: building, designing, analyzing, testing. Scrum teams are self-organizing and self-governing, mean they decide how to get the work done. However, they receive instructions on what the current priorities are from the product owner, and they're coached and supported by the Scrum Master. 4. The sprint cycle. Here we get to the meat of the Scrum approach, the sprint. A sprint is a short, fixed period of work, usually 2 to 4 weeks, but it can be shorter for very urgent projects or longer for large capital investment projects. Each sprint comprises 4 steps. Step 1. Sprint planning. At the start of each sprint cycle, the team chooses a small set of high-priority tasks to complete during the sprint. They will be guided in this by the product owner, setting the customer's priorities. The tasks required come from a list called the product backlog, which is simply a prioritized to-do list of everything that might need to be done. The product owner works with the development team to decide what gets done first. The Scrum team then set out a plan for the duration of the sprint, usually being around 2 weeks. Step 2. The daily stand-up. Each day, the project team come together for a short 10 to 15-minute meeting. In broad terms, each person in the Scrum team answers 3 questions. What did I do yesterday? What will I do today? Is anything blocking me? The daily stand-up keeps everyone aligned and problems visible. Its key purpose is to ensure everyone knows what the goal is and what part they play in that, and also to surface any problems so they can be dealt with promptly. Step 3. Sprint Review. At the end of the sprint, the team discuss what they've completed. The Scrum Master and Product Owner are present at this meeting, and other stakeholders may also attend. The Product Owner and any stakeholders present give their feedback on what's been achieved and what they think the next step should be. If something needs adjusting, that feedback shapes the planning phase for the next sprint. Step 4. Sprint Retrospective. In Step 4, the Scrum team reflect on progress internally, without the product owner or any stakeholders present. The Scrum Master will often facilitate this session, although the team may soon become so proficient at working together that they can facilitate their own review. The retrospective is a review of what worked and what didn't. It's essentially about improving the way the team worked together. Topics to discuss include what went well, what could we improve, what will we do differently next time. All this feeds into the planning stage for the next sprint, and the cycle starts again. 5. Why Scrum works. The advantage of the Scrum approach is the frequent review. It ensures that customers and stakeholders know how things are progressing towards their objectives, and they can change objectives if they desire without major upset. It also ensures that the team are working together effectively. In short, Scrum works because it reduces risk. Instead of waiting 6 months to see results, you find out every 2 to 4 weeks. That means if things are not going to plan or unexpected problems arise, corrective action can be taken promptly before it becomes a major issue. Scrum identifies and addresses problems quickly, but it also shows progress, which builds trust in the process and in the team. The Scrum approach to Agile encourages transparency, everyone can see progress; accountability, each sprint has small achievable goals with clear ownership; continuous improvement, every sprint is a chance to get better. Most importantly, it focuses on delivering real value, not just completing tasks. Agile Scrum in a nutshell. In simple terms, Agile Scrum is a way for small teams to work in short, focused cycles, focus on the most important tasks in each sprint, deliver usable results regularly and address issues promptly, learn and improve continuously. It's not about working faster, it's about working smarter and adapting as you go. Further resources on Agile Scrum. If you want to find out more, visit the links below. The website scrum.org was created by one of the founders of Scrum. The one-page guide to Scrum is from the UK-based training organisation, the Scrum Master. Other sites include simplescrum.guide, rike.com/scrum-guide, and scrum101.github.io. There are plenty of books available, videos on YouTube, and training materials on Udemy, Coursera, and other sites. I hope you found this quick guide to Agile Scrum useful. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.